Hi everybody, the title of this video is So You Want to Sell Your Property and Save the Commission. I know everybody wants to. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can do it. The first thing you need to do when you want to sell your property is you need to find out what the property is worth. I've put together a number of different assets to help you in your efforts. The first one is Zillow.com. On Zillow.com, you can get what's called a Zestimate. Now, you'll notice that's a very funny sounding word. It just means an estimate of what the value of the property is. And you definitely should use it as a starting point in deciding how much the property is worth. But you do not want to base all your opinion on your Zestimate, because they've been known to have as much as 20 or 30% error. So, besides a Zestimate, another thing that Zillow.com can do for you is they have the service where you can advertise your property on Zillow.com. The next asset in determining what your property is worth is a title company. Title companies record every transaction made in the county. They keep track of all of it. They get records from the county recorder's office, and they can provide all of that to you. You can also go directly to the county recorder's office, but I found that the information is more accessible in the form that the title company uses. I'm putting here a website where you can go and get the contact information for all the title companies in California. And here's another website where you can go and get all the information about all the county recorder's offices. The recorder's office is where, when someone sells a property, their deed is recorded, so all that information is there, no matter whether they use a realtor or not. The next asset in determining what your property is worth is a realtor. And I'm going to recommend that you definitely utilize realtors. Realtors have all the information. They've been in a lot of the properties themselves, and they have a vehicle for gathering information called the Multiple Listing Service, or MLS for short. All the properties that had a realtor handling the transaction, the information's in the MLS, and the information is a lot more detailed than you can get from the title company or the county recorder's office. It'll have pictures of the property, it'll have a description of the condition of the property, all that stuff. Also, a realtor has experience. Probably if they work your area, they've been in houses just like yours. The next aspect about using a realtor is that they can do what's called a CMA. Sometimes that's called a competitive market analysis, and sometimes it's a comparative market analysis. That should include not only all the information about sold properties, but it should also include information about what properties are still available and what properties expired. That means no one bought it at the price they were asking for it. That gives you an upper ceiling that people won't pay that much. And the active properties gives you an idea of what your competitors are in the marketplace. The last asset I want to talk about in determining the value of your property is probably the most valuable. Their profession is valuing property. They're called real estate appraisers. And there's an interesting thing going on right now with HVCC, where the federal government has changed the rules in the appraisal business. I think it's not very good to them. But there's a lot of appraisers who don't have a lot of work, and they're kind of strapped for money. You may be able to get them to give you what's called a verbal estimate. They've done it for me in the past. Whether they'll do it for you now or not, I don't know. That's just sometimes called a desk appraisal or verbal. The next thing is a fee appraisal. That's where you hire them and pay them the full amount for their appraisal, as though the same amount a bank would. it's not a bad idea to make sure that you get the price right, because if you overprice your property, it will sit there and not sell, and if you price it right, you'll sell it very quickly. Even without the help of a realtor, you may be able to sell it yourself if it's priced exactly right. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on the property, it depends on the market. The last thing I want to show you is 3 pictures that describe the difference between how you see your home, how it actually is, and the way the appraiser sees it. This video was just one of many that I have. You can go to my website at bruceroth.com. That's BRUCEROTH.com, and go to my blog and you'll be able to see all the videos that are currently loaded there. They're probably also on YouTube and a number of other places. If you have any questions, all my contact information's there. Good luck and God bless.